Beneath the untouched snows of the high mountains, a silent nightmare unfolds upon the fur of a snow leopard, one of nature's most elusive ghosts. Imagine, if you will, an elegant predator caught in the grip of a grotesque affliction, its once sleek coat marred by a parasitic flower wound, a sinister bloom that thrives not in sunlight but in flesh and decay. This anomaly is no simple scar, but a gruesome tapestry of living horror. Fleshy petals fused with rotting tissue, it festers, exuding a faint sour stench carried on the freezing wind. Here, biology twists into a dark art form, transforming the leopard's skin into a pulsing, infected canvas embroidered with spreading necrosis, inviting more unwanted guests to feast on its vitality. Equally repulsive and scientifically fascinating is the barnacle infestation, clinging stubbornly to this mountain phantom. Barnacles, those marine crustaceans more familiar as humble hitchhikers on ships in the dimmest corners of the world, where light scarce dares to venture, a silent horror unfolds, invisible to most, but a grotesque spectacle for those unfortunate enough to witness it. Picture a dog, loyal and unassuming, yet marred by an affliction so grisly it chills the soul, a snake infestation. This is not some myth spun from the fevered imaginations of folklore, but a harsh biological reality that reveals nature's darkest intersections. The dog lies still, its flesh a battlefield. What once was smooth, golden fur is now a ragged canvas painted with swollen, infected wounds dripping with pus and blood, a living map of snake bites that seem to sow themselves across the skin. These are not simple puncture marks, but festering portals where serpents have embedded themselves, latching on for life. The wounds ooze with a putrid mixture of venom, necrotic tissue, and microbial decay. As the camera zooms in, you can almost hear the sinister hiss, a chilling soundtrack to the slow, painful invasion. This infestation does not emerge from nowhere. It is a macabre dance between host and parasite, where the dog's weakened state, perhaps abandoned, starved, or caught in an unforgiving environment, creates a perfect storm for snakes to exploit. The serpents, small but lethal, slither beneath the surface, weaving through muscles and sinew, injecting venom and toxins that paralyze and kill cells. The flesh swells like a grotesque balloon, distorting the dog's frame and turning it into a living horror show. Flies and other scavengers buzz eagerly. In the icy depths where sunlight barely penetrates the cold embrace of the ocean, a white whale drifts, a ghostly giant marked by a grotesque affliction. Its skin is marred by a horrid wound, festering and swollen, a gaping canvas for a thriving colony of parasitic clams. This is no ordinary injury. It is a living wound, a macabre ecosystem flourishing upon the flesh of a magnificent creature. The clam infestation, a dark symbiosis of suffering and survival, reveals a sinister tale of the ocean's hidden cruelty. Clams, usually peaceful burrowers of sand and sediment, have found an unnatural home clinging to the whale's wounded surface. These bivalves latch onto the damaged tissue, drilling their shells into the soft flesh, pulling nutrients directly from the living skin. Their tiny shells form a jagged armor around the gash, turning what might have been a simple wound into a festering hive of decay. The clams exploit the whale's weakness, filtering microscopic food from the water, but also feasting on mucus and blood from the wound, turning the victim into a host for their grotesque banquet. This parasitic relationship is a slow and ruthless siege on the whale's body. From the outside, the wound exudes pus and a dark fluid, thick with a stench of rot, a blackish stew of biological poison. Beneath the clam-riddled edges, tissue dies, the whale's immune response overwhelmed by the relentless infestation. Each clam's shell grows rough and sharp, scraping new sores with every movement, a self-perpetuating. In the heart of the African savanna, where the sun blazes down and shadows dance beneath the acacia trees, a chilling tale unfolds, a tale of survival, suffering, and the raw brutality of nature. Picture a leopard, a creature of grace and power, prowling through its territory with the confidence of a king. But today, this majestic predator bears a horrific wound, a gruesome testament to a battle fought not against another beast, but against a silent, slithering menace, snakes. As we delve into this dark narrative, prepare yourself for a journey that intertwines the beauty of the wild with the grotesque realities of life and death. The leopard, with its striking coat of rosettes, is a symbol of strength and agility. Yet, beneath its sleek exterior lies a wound so horrific it could make even the most hardened observer recoil in disgust. A snake, Perhaps a venomous mamba or constrictor has latched onto the leopard, leaving behind a gaping, festering wound. The flesh around the injury is raw and inflamed, a sickly shade of red that contrasts sharply with the leopard's golden fur. Flies buzz incessantly, drawn to the scent of decay, while the leopard, in its agony, struggles to maintain its dignity. This is not just a wound. It is a battlefield, a festering reminder of the predator's vulnerability. As we examine this gruesome injury, we must confront the reality of snake infestations in the wild. Snakes, often misunderstood and maligned, play a crucial role in the ecosystem. They are both predator and prey, maintaining the delicate balance of life. However, when their populations surge, the consequences can be dire. In regions where food sources dwindle, snakes may invade the territories of larger predators, seeking sustenance in the form of smaller mammals, or even the young of larger species. This is where the leopard's plight becomes a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the mightiest can fall victim to the creeping shadows of nature. The infestation of snakes can lead to a cascade of horrors. Imagine a landscape where the grass is alive with the slithering forms of serpents, their scales glistening in the sun. As they invade the habitats of leopards and other predators, the competition for food intensifies. The snakes, emboldened by their numbers, may even target the young or injured members of the leopard's family, leading to a tragic cycle of predation. The leopard, once the apex predator, finds itself in a desperate struggle for survival, its very existence threatened by the very creatures it once dominated. But in the heart of a sun-drenched backyard, a scene unfolds that is both shocking and heart-wrenching. A dog, once a joyful companion, now lies in distress, its body marred by a horrific snake bite. The wound, a grotesque gash, oozes with a mixture of blood and venom, a testament to the brutal encounter with one of nature's most feared predators. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is confronted with the raw reality of this animal's suffering. The skin around the bite is swollen and discolored, a vivid reminder of the venom coursing through its veins, wreaking havoc on its body. The dog's eyes, once bright with life, now reflect a haunting mix of pain and confusion, begging for relief from the torment it endures. But how did this beloved pet find itself in such a dire predicament? The answer lies in the creeping shadows of the natural world, where snakes, often misunderstood and maligned, thrive in their own right. The snake infestation that plagues this area is not merely a nuisance. It is a complex web of ecological interactions that can lead to devastating consequences for unsuspecting animals. Snakes, with their sleek bodies and stealthy movements, are masters of camouflage, often lurking in the underbrush, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Their bites, laden with potent venom, can incapacitate prey in seconds, a chilling reminder of the brutal laws of survival in the wild. As we delve deeper into the biology of these serpents, we uncover the chilling efficiency of their venom. Composed of a cocktail of enzymes and proteins, snake venom is designed to immobilize and digest prey, breaking down tissues and disrupting blood flow. In the case of our unfortunate canine, the venom acts like a silent assassin, attacking the nervous system. In the heart of the wild, where the sun casts long shadows, and the air is thick with the scent of earth and decay, a colossal figure stirs. An elephant, the gentle giant of the savannah, stands in stark contrast to the vibrant life surrounding it. But this is no ordinary day. This majestic creature bears a horrific wound, a gaping hole marred by the venomous bite of a snake. The sight is both shocking and grotesque, a reminder of nature's brutal reality. The wound, festering and raw, is a testament to the relentless struggle for survival in the animal kingdom. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is drawn into the depths of this dark tale, where the line between life and death blurs in the most unsettling ways. The snake infestation on this elephant is not merely a physical ailment. It is a harrowing saga of parasitism and survival. Snakes, often misunderstood and vilified, play a crucial role in the ecosystem, yet their presence can spell disaster for larger animals. In this case, the serpent has found a home within the elephant's thick skin, burrowing into the flesh, feeding on the nutrients, and leaving behind a trail of destruction. The elephant, once a symbol of strength and grace, now becomes a canvas of suffering, its body a battleground for survival. The infestation is a grotesque dance of nature, where the predator and prey intertwine in a macabre embrace. As the camera lingers on the wound, one can almost hear the whispers of